Hey little leopard families. So this class is about rolling. Rolling is our white stripe for the 3 and 4-year-old age group. And rolling is really about coordination, also depth perception or distance judgment. So let's get right to a couple of fun things that we can do with rolling. If you have one of these big exercise balls at home, you can use that. You can even use just a larger than normal rubber ball, maybe a basketball or beach ball, something that these little guys can get their hands on and stand behind and use to actually move forward with both hands or move backwards with both hands. So it looks simple, but the goal is to be able to keep your feet in a certain kind of stance so that they're not stumbling and tripping over themselves while rolling the ball in a line forward and rolling the ball in a line backwards. They can even do this side to side. So here's a couple of examples, okay? So I'm gonna roll the ball forward. I'm gonna keep my feet somewhat into this little on guard position that we call it, okay? And I'm gonna shuffle. The way I do that with my feet is I'm just gonna shuffle little shuffles like this, okay? So as I shuffle forward, my hands are gonna switch, rotating, and I'm gonna keep control of the ball always with at least one hand at a time, and then I'm gonna go backwards and do the same thing, okay? I can do this also from a horse stance, which both of my feet are on the same line, and I can actually roll hand over hand, or just hand to hand, okay? So I can shuffle and roll hand to hand, or when I go back the other way, I can shuffle and I can roll hand over hand. Either which way I want to do it, doesn't matter. Both of those are great for coordination, hand-foot coordination, and of course hand-hand coordination. This hand movement for the older kids simulates the ability of exchanging strikes the right way as they get more into the traditional self-defense program, okay? So that's one exercise you can do with rolling. Another exercise is rolling the ball as if you were bowling or just playing catch with somebody to see if they can stand the right way, use one arm, and roll the ball to a partner or to a goal or a target in a straight line. That takes a lot of focus, and to be able to get the body to move where the eyes are looking, get the hands to move the object where the eyes are looking, that's pretty difficult to do too, okay, especially for 3 and 4-year-olds, all right? So set up a couple of cones, whatever household objects you have. No breakable vases, that would be terrible. But get something or just another person on the other side, have them stand in a particular stance, practice maybe keeping one hand up and rolling the ball straight ahead, okay? And that's a really great focusing drill, good for, again, hand-eye coordination, okay? So you can do the ball roll where you have both hands working, forward or backwards. You can go side to side, either way like this, or we can just do the roll release, okay? And we can do that with one hand, or we can do that with two hands, okay? Either way, doesn't matter. All right, the next level of rolling you can do is actually rolling the body, okay? So learning how to move the body in a certain way and controlling the momentum that happens from falling or just being able to get up off of the floor. So what we can do is we can sit back just in this position here, okay? So I sort of tuck myself in a ball. I'm gonna hold on to my shins. I'm gonna keep my mouth closed so my teeth are together. I'm gonna tuck my chin down to my chest so as I roll, I don't touch my head to the floor. Number one thing to protect when you fall, always your head. But again, this is about just controlling the body and being able to roll back and sit up again. That takes a little bit of core strength. 3 and 4-year-olds don't have hugely developed cores at this point, so to be able to do a drill like this, where they stay together tight and tucked and roll and then come back up, that's pretty good for them to do that, okay? A lot of times, like in the other video that we did for the Tiny Tigers about discipline, they have to sit up straight and still, but after a little bit, they tend to sort of slouch or they get wiggly or they start to move. And it's not because they're being defiant or disobedient, it's just because it's tiring and they don't have that core strength to be able to hold that position. Matter of fact, us as adults, even sitting at our desks, we might remind ourselves for a second to get that great posture, and then 10 seconds we forgot what we were doing about it, and we're back to slouching again. It happens all the time. So for 3 and 4-year-olds to get in that, that routine of developing core strength, this is a really great way to do it. This will pay off as they get older, okay? So we're just gonna roll back, and then roll up, just like that. Roll back, and roll up. So those are a few things you can do from the rolling skill set for the Little Leopards. If you have questions, contact us. We'll give you other things that you can do. But that's a really great, simple way to start. And I would start maybe with the double hand ball rolling if they're newer to the program. And if they've been in the program for a little while, a few belts up, they can go with the single hand ball rolling. They can even roll the ball in and out of cones or some kind of zigzag shape where they have to go through maybe a little course, maybe set up a few pillows around the house that they have to kind of roll the ball in and out of. And then this one here with getting the body to roll, that's a good one for an intermediate to more advanced Little Leopard, somebody who's been in the program maybe 6 or 7 belts into the program, okay? So rolling is a great skill, makes the core strong, great coordination, and something that you guys can all practice together at home as a family, all right? Great practice. Connect with us if you need anything else. Good luck.